Hello, stranger.
Hi, I'm not Brett.
You're not Brett?
I'm not Brett.
Hello, everyone else. Welcome to another live from Hearns Hobbies. Where are we?
We're in the studio.
Yeah, but where is the studio?
Inside the shop.
And where is the shop?
In Flinders Street in Melbourne.
That's right, in Melbourne, Australia. So
And
welcome along. Let us see who we have here. Who's on? Oh, look, Dave's on. Hello, Dave. Dave comes every week.
Does he?
Yeah.
Well,
Craig's on.
good on
Captain
you, Dave.
S-Man, hello. Nids is on. Hello. I was just
Nids
commenting on one of his photos.
Looking at some of your bash photos, Nids. There's some fines.
Jeff's on.
Particularly that one of Geno's hot shot. That's a killer.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's
It's
very.
got the low profile wing on it.
Yeah, it's
All
a
right.
fine thing.
What have we got here?
That'll be a car.
This is car of the week.
Yeah, we put a lot of effort into this one. I think the main thing we're going to need to do on this, identify all the sponsors logos of companies that no longer exist.
Oh, that'll be fun too.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to know the make.
Yep.
The model.
Yep.
The year.
I'm tempted to say where did it come in Bathurst, but I don't. But
I was going to say which race.
I don't know the answer.
And the drivers.
Yeah. Although they're written on the fenders, so it's a bit of a
they might not be able to see that. I reckon they can't see that over there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they might. Maybe they can't see that.
No.
But there's certainly a number of companies I can see on there that no longer exist.
Yes, that's right.
So that could be amusing.
It could be. Now, normally you don't do the intro. Why is that? Where's Brett?
Normally I sit outside and I annoy customers, but that's because Brett's in here with you. But Brett is out playing today.
Isn't he?
He is indeed. He's left us alone, which is a dangerous thing to do for a start.
Yes.
Although we've done this together a number of times before and it's been okay, but we'll see how it goes today. But he is out at the EMCC club out in Knox, Wantona, whatever you want to call it.
So what's happening out there? It's
the 2024 Vic titles for 8 scale.
That's right. That's right. So how about he's going to beam in right now? Let's go get him.
Yeah.
Where is he?
Where is he?
Is he here?
Here's a Brett we prepared earlier.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, look at that.
Hello, Brett.
Hello, can you hear me? Is my microphone working?
Yes, sadly we can.
Is my microphone working?
Yes.
Mate, that's a pretty good microphone. I don't know if you can see
though. I just feel all left out. You've got all Nitro guys here with all headsets and stuff on, so I feel a bit left out.
So you've got that looks like an Aeromax black golden
microphone.
Yeah.
It's the only way to work on your. It's the only way to work on your HR1. Make a good microphone as well. Now, how are you, boys?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
We're killing it.
Okay, so
how's the shop going? How is it? It's a beautiful Melbourne day. It's too nice to be at work.
Looks nice outside. We haven't been outside yet.
We're in the Hearns Hobbies Racing tent. Look at it. Look at the size of it. It's a behemoth. Okay. We've got some interstaters with us. We've got there's heaps of people around. Sorry if I'm making you sick at home, but we are at EMCC out in Wantona. Kristen and myself.
Yeah.
Sorry if I'm yelling, but these infuriating nitro buggies just make that hell of a racket.
Yeah. No, I think you're okay.
This is so. I'm not saying the Melbourne weather's bad or anything, but apparently there's some rain forecast for Sunday. So what the EMCC club has done to ensure that we actually get to finish the event is they've compressed it all. So we got practice until I think 3 or 4 o'clock today, open practice. Then we're going to have one qualifying round today. Then we're starting at 7:30 or 8 o'clock tomorrow, doing 4 qualifiers and finals tomorrow. And the projected finish time for the whole event will be about 8:30, 9 o'clock tomorrow. Hopefully earlier. But given the Melbourne daylight savings, we will have good light. And that will be the conclusion of the event. Because Sunday looks like it's going to rain, so it looks like we wouldn't get to run anyway.
Okay, well, you're going to jam-pack it in.
Yeah, so tomorrow. Yeah, it is. So we've got Tristan here, caught us at a good time. So how about we get the HR? I'll show you what we've got going on. We'll get the HR1 ready, and we'll send him out on track for a bit of violation.
Okay, violation.
Bit of violation. I've got to do a bit of funkiness with my camera. Just bear with us a second.
All right, funkiness.
Can you see that?
Yeah, we can.
Yes.
You can see that. All right.
Yes,
And then just let me do one more move. Oh,
Okay.
how's that?
Yeah,
All
we're
right.
good.
We are on. So we are in the tent. We've got the HR1 buggy here. We've done about 4 practices so far.
Yeah.
Got some setup tools on the bench. Luckily, it
Mhm.
seems that I built a pretty good buggy after the EMCC cut. It was pretty much dialed out on the track from the first run. We're sort of only like a second off the fast guys, and to be honest, I mean it's down to driving, right? Let's be frank about that. Tristan's about a second faster than me because he's not so scared of the throttle. But we're doing 27-second laps, which is really good. The fastest guys from around the country doing like 26.4s, 26.7s. So let's have
Okay.
a look. This is the HR1 that we are running. Stock as a rock. We've got the 9
Look as a
steps.
rock.
Stock as a rock. We've got the 9 steps, 9,000 LiPo battery in there. We've got the ready to run motor and speed controller.
Yeah.
I have stepped it up a bit though, and we've got a highest B250 servo in there
Okay.
and a HR1 machined aluminium servo horn. And we've fitted it with Sweep's finest racing rubbers. These ones here
Which
are in
ones are they?
fact, sorry,
Which ones are they?
these are the super carbides.
Ah,
These are the super carbides in a silver compound.
they look soft.
And,
Yeah, looks
and
soft as.
these ones that we run before, and these are actually from last event. So these tyres have each had about 4 or 5 runs each. They're holding
Right.
up really well and really fast. So I'm really glad
wow.
because that's what we've got to run.
Yeah.
But yeah, the buggy's been really good. I have tried to tear it apart. It's had some pretty prolific accidents, like a lot of the buggies out on track. But without further ado, we'll have a quick look over the pits. So I've got me a bit of glass there, which I used to get the cambers and the ride heights and everything right. A little bit of a workstation here with the sweet silicon mat. That's so you can just pull that off the bench and pull all the crap off and onto the floor. With the HR1, you know what I mean? Like spare parts are easy to carry, contained like this. I haven't had to utilise it yet, but this is the very same HR1 buggy that we've actually got in the Hearns vault. This is on display here for people to come check out. To
All
in
right.
fact prove that the buggy we are racing is the very same, almost ready to run buggy that we're selling.
Right.
Over here,
Hey,
we've got the charging
Hey,
station.
Brad. Yeah,
Yep.
hang on. I've got to interrupt you. We've had a request on the thing to say hi to Brett for me. And that's from the legendary 9 Steps boss man. You know who that is.
Oh, okay. Welcome, Jeffrey. Thank you very much, mate. So we've got some batteries on charge here on the trusty Sky RC, charging it all safely, of course, in the Aramax bag. I did test earlier with the 9 Steps 3S because it's a little bit safer tomorrow with the high temperatures. But there's one massive jump on this track that it's just not consistent all the way to a 10-minute run. So that's the 3S 6500, which I prefer. However, we're running the old Big Bertha 9,000 milliamp 4S, a massive capacity battery. We did a 10-minute run before, and we're only scraping off about 35%, 40% of the charge. So where's Jeffrey gone? I don't know where he's gone, but he's meant to be out driving. So let's get his buggy ready
Right.
for him. Sorry, guys. And then I have pre-organised a interview with club president Simon Healy. A lot of
Very
Hearns
good.
viewers will know Simon Healy because, well, it's Simon Healy.
All right.
You can see
Okay.
here
He's
as
on the
well, I'm
prep
using
then.
the Futaba 10PX radio. We've got that bound up.
I like the handle.
Yeah, I like a good handle. Yeah. Nothing better than a good handle.
All right, Tristan, are you here, buddy?
Oh, this is doing all one-handed.
I know. Well, that's not
Come
unusual.
on, mate. See, look, he's all shy now. Look, he's put his hat down. Look at him. Nice T-shirt, buddy. You know how to put body clips in? Hey?
He's got it nailed.
Poor old man, giving him a hard time. You
Right.
grab the
Well, looks like the
transmitter,
spinner's
mate.
working.
You grab the transmitter. I'll grab the buggy, and we'll get you out on track. You go up on the stand.
We're going to make
Meanwhile,
nitro
we'll
noise.
have a little. Oh, here we go. out of the Taj Mahal. Generators are plumb. We're
Generator.
on generators here at EMCC.
Generator parking.
Yep. Park your generator here.
That's right. Oh, well, there's a little tent city going on.
Yeah, Tent City, mate. Look, there's a familiar face to Hearns Hobbies Racing. That is Savage Sam.
Is it?
If you know 1/8 buggy racing, you know Savage Sam.
Oh, yeah.
We've got the heats up, ready to
We all
go.
know Sam.
Yep.
Hey, Sam. We're live on the show, mate. How you going? Very good. You looking well? You like mate? No. It's the camera. It's the camera. Right, yeah. Here you go, buddy.
All right, so there's a track.
And mind you, I've half knocked out a body clip. All right. Oh, sorry about the
Right,
noise,
put the
guys.
back.
These things are bloody noisy as. I'm going to try and get on the stand.
Yeah.
It's going to be the only way that you get the magnitude of this bloody track.
It's a big track.
Going to
Bit of a
probably
squeeze.
really
Oh,
annoy
there's a
people
lot of
up here.
people
But
up
I
there.
might stand just here.
All right.
Have a look at this. This is 1/8 scale buggy racing. It is rough. It is ready. It is high grip. It is low grip. There's super bumpy parts. There's massive jumps at the background. Let's find Tristan and do a hot lap. Can I
Is it
zoom
fully
in?
oiled?
Can you guys see that?
You wouldn't it?
I don't know. I've never...
Here he comes down the straight. Look at the legs of it.
Jeez, that's quick.
There's the bumpy bit up there in turn one. Up there at Coyote Corner again for a drop off.
Going round.
Little hairpin. Up to this massive jump. Look at the air they get. Oh, he hooked it. Commentator's curse. Then we go over a little clearing, under the crossover, around, through to a hairpin. Nice big jump this one. Then we come up, we jump over the crossover. Little stick onto the straight, and that's a hot lap.
Wow, look at that. What's the
Wow.
idea with the different
And he
colours
held
in the
that
track?
together really nice. It's really, like, I won't say it's easy to do one lap, but one lap comes when you've got to do it for 10 minutes
Yeah.
and not total it and get marshaled. It's a different thing. It is a completely different thing.
That's insane.
I don't think
Yeah,
you can hear
that's
us.
nitro cars.
No, we can call
Nitro
him all manner of
truggies.
things.
You'll notice the truggies are much bigger. They got the bigger wheels.
That'd be more
Wide
HR1 overtakes nitro cars down the straight. It's got so much power, all stock. I'm going to try and find, bear with me guys, I'm going to try and find Club President Simon Healy and have a chat.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. I was going to ask, what's the idea with the different
I'm
colour in the
trying
track?
to turn my camera around. I have to do a couple of moves.
Good.
Simon Healy, have you got
Oh, hello.
chat to us? Maybe away from the PA. Can I interrupt you at all? Or what?
We'll just unplug it.
Can we unplug it?
Yeah. They don't need to hear the lap times.
Do they?
No.
You're the person, you can do that.
Not important.
Just turn it down for a minute, mate.
All right.
How good is that? See,
Oh,
when you're the boss, you can do
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
Yep.
Right.
How are you, Simon Healy? Tell me all about you.
What about me?
Well, it's been a while since you've been on.
Yeah, no, I've just been doing different stuff.
Yeah?
Yep.
And what are you running this weekend?
As in what, class or car?
Both. Tell us all about it.
What's
I'm
that?
looking at your sock shaft, mate, not down your pants.
Well, you shouldn't be looking at my car.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah. So I've been running e-buggy
Yep.
and over 45s e-buggy.
Over 45.
Yeah, we chose to do over
I
45.
don't know how you qualify for that.
Yeah, no, I don't. They don't have an over 60, so over 45s it had to be.
Yep. And what are you doing here? Doing a bit of setup or?
I had a bit of a bingle and I've been a shop shaft, so I've got to replace it.
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Then.
I'm going too fast.
about 12 months ago you did the same thing. Remember? It was, oh no, that was a hinge pin.
No,
That was 90 degrees.
that was someone who walked out on the track.
And that was all your will. So you want to talk to us about your cars, what you're running?
Techno?
Yeah?
Yep.
Who would you like to thank?
Techno, the fast car, the fast brand.
Yeah?
Coast to coast, Justin, coast to coast. TZO. Also, Trev from Blake, he does a lot for us.
Yep.
Trev. Um,
And you are the president of EMCC.
yes, I am.
So you put a lot of work into this to make this happen for everybody.
300 cubic metres of dirt.
Yes.
Three
That's a little bit,
tracks
isn't
we
it?
built
That's a lot.
to get to this evolution.
Yeah. And are you happy with it? Is it where you wanted it to be?
No,
No?
no, probably needs another 150 cubic metres.
Really?
Yeah.
More jumps?
It's jumps, elevation, just other things. So when you're restricted to space,
Yes.
the only way you can add time to laps is to make the track hard.
Yes.
And when I say hard, I don't mean like undoable, just challenging, rhythm, timing, but then the jumps and everything have got to be so good that they don't fall apart. And you need a lot of dirt, a lot of material to make that happen.
And these buggies are hard on the track, aren't they?
These buggies are hard full stop.
Yeah.
Unless you're 18 or 17 or 16 or
We're going to cut that
19 or
into
whatever.
me.
They're hard
Yeah.
work, right?
Yes,
A lot of work goes into these buggies,
Yep.
making them work.
absolutely. A lot of time, a lot of work. You know,
But you love it.
they just everything's got to be right.
Yep.
So yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you for EMCC. Thank you to
All right, good luck.
Simon and Nathan. Good luck over the weekend.
No, thank you.
I'm sure you'll do really well.
Try to.
And I look forward to lapping you in over 45s.
Dreams are free, Brett.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the first time that me and Simon have had a battle, but in all seriousness, no, he's about a second and a half a lap faster. But at the same time, guys, you've got to finish. You've got to finish first so you've got to, first finish to finish it all, let alone finish
Right.
first.
You got no idea what you're saying, have you?
Well, the good thing is that the HR1 is still going. So
So how many
we've been
shock
out
shafts
for
are
10
timing
minutes
out?
lap time. And I think that's about all I can add to today's program, guys.
Yeah,
I'm
cool.
trying to get
Okay.
heaps of photos and heaps of videos, but
Okay,
we've
look
been
forward
here
to
since
that.
about 9 a.m. And
Right.
I've actually been trying to get Tristan out on track as much as possible because
Yeah.
it is really challenging to learn.
Yeah. Yeah, looks good.
Being a young bloke, he learns really, really quick. Whereas me, I just go out and pretty much just do the same thing wrong, right, for the first 3 batteries. But that's okay. I am here to race. I'm here to show the buggy off, but I'm here to have fun and support Tristan, the team, the Sweet Racing, and of course HB Racing, and make sure they have a great weekend.
Yeah, very nice. Okay.
All
That was
right.
interesting, wasn't it?
That was good.
It's worked out really well.
You can go now.
So I'll sign out here, boys. You have a great day. Have a great show, and I'll be in touch over the weekend.
Okay.
All right, cheers. Good luck.
See you.
See you,
Bye-bye.
BT.
There you go.
Oh, thank God we got rid of him. It was annoying.
I haven't heard gas cars in a long time.
No, because they're very much a fading thing.
Zing, zing.
Yeah, I like them for about 2 minutes,
Right.
and then I'm sick of them.
Oh, was that too much, was it?
Oh, way too much.
Fair enough.
way
Fair
too.
enough. All right.
So
So we're going to hear more about the racing on Saturday. Well, the finals, as you heard, are all going to be finished up tomorrow because of the possible rain on Sunday. So they've condensed the
it's going to be a big day for them tomorrow.
It will be. And it's going to be hot.
Yeah, but you and I won't be there.
No, you're going to be really cool, aren't you?
I'll be at home in the aircon.
And I'll be eating ice cream.
Yeah,
So there you go. Apart from that, let's see if we've got any guesses.
I'm thinking
And
people.
I think we probably do. What have we got there? We've got a Holden. Well, yes, it is a Holden. And that's from Jeff. Now, Craig says it's 1/18th. That's correct.
Yeah,
Dave is saying VL Commodore 86. It is 86, isn't it?
Yeah.
But not absolutely correct. The year is not correct.
Yeah.
It was run in a different year in this particular livery. What else we got here? And that's about it. And I forgot to mention that we want the weight as well. Anyone can guess the weight.
Oh, 5 kilos.
No, I think you're wrong there.
No, I think I'm
Maybe
wrong.
we should weigh it, actually,
Maybe
so
we
we know.
Yeah,
How good's your memory? Because mine's not very good.
no, I can't remember who you are.
Can't you?
No.
All right. Let's get that zeroed off.
Jeez,
And we'll work out,
$80 for that. That's a bargain.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Hang on. Let's pop that over here. Can you remember that?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Remember
It's
what?
lower than 5 kilos.
Yeah. But I gave
Oh.
him somewhere to start.
You did.
Lower.
You did.
Yeah.
You did. Now I'm not going to remember that, but I'll be referring to your.
I'll
Your
try
hard
to,
drive.
but the point is I can think of any weight and because you will have forgotten it, it won't matter.
Well, that's true too.
Yeah. So that's
true
all
too.
right.
Well, Craig's guessed 1070. It's under that.
Yeah, it's under that.
Under 1070. Okay, let's move on. What have I got? I'm going to show us something different. We already
Right.
looked at some RC, right?
Yeah. All right, you got lots of other things. There's things under here.
Oh, let's look at these. We got a brand
Hats.
new. Yeah, that's right. Restock of hat figures. And the hat figures are all 72nd scale. And they've got all different figures in different conflicts. So these particular ones are World War I and World War II. So we've got these ones here. These are Indian World War I infantry. And we've got World War II British tank riders. Now, these are the smaller boxes. They've actually got 3 different size boxes. There's a medium size, which most of them come in. And then there's the larger ones, which have more figures. These have still got a lot of figures. That's got 32 figures in it. And that's got 44.
Wow. What? So they're like this big?
Yeah, well, look. I'll show you these ones,
Yeah.
right? You're being intrigued by that one, aren't you? Let's get in tight. And so I'll get that focused first.
Yes, is it 44 of them in there? Gee,
Yeah.
that's nuts.
All right, so that's hat figures.
Do they all look as miserable as he does?
Well, he's going to war. I mean, you would
Oh,
look
yeah.
miserable too, I think. So there you go. World War II British tank riders. And there's 44 figures in there. Okay, so if we crack this open. Oh, it cracks open on the side.
Oh,
Side opening.
wish I cracked open on the side.
Oh, do you? And that's what you get.
Oh, man,
okay?
they are tiny.
They are tiny. Okay, so if I get
They're in all. I did not realise that they were all in different poses. I thought for a minute there were 44 of them all looking like that.
yeah, well, you get 4 sprue,
Yeah.
okay, which are identical, but on each sprue you got different poses.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we get in tight, so you see how they're all sitting down. So the idea is you cut them out, and they're designed to sit on a tank.
Yeah.
So they'll probably be on a Firefly. So there's a tank commander. So they've cut off his legs there, so it's easier to push him in the top of the hatch.
All right.
Yeah, they look pretty good, right? For
Do
tiny.
do
Because
people
there's my
actually-
finger right there.
Do people paint those suckers up?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they're so small.
Yeah, well, I'll paint them up. And then you got another commander who's just got his torso hanging out. How good do they look?
Wow.
And that's all the different poses just from the one sprue, which
Yeah.
means you got 4, so there's 4 of each
Yeah.
figure included.
There you
Okay,
go.
so that's the riders. Now they do German tank riders and American tank riders, and here we've got the World War I Indian infantry, and it's got 32 figures in it. Probably fit less, right? Because they're a bit bigger because they're standing.
They're standing and they got a bigger hat.
That's right. And so as you can see, again, you got 4 sprue, and it's that sort of vinyl, flexible type stuff. Quite often these are used for wargaming.
Yeah.
If they don't wargame, people quite like making massive dioramas out of them. And look at how detailed they are.
Amazing. That's what I'm looking at. The details.
See, even the blade, right? And they use this material because it's really flexible, right? It's not going to break off.
I'm assuming the masters are probably made bigger and then they just
Make them smaller.
scan them and drop them down.
Yeah, probably. And then you got some guys here running. Bit of action pose.
This one looks like he's going to the bog. But
Which one? This one?
The one here on the end.
That one.
Yeah, I know.
Is that how you do it?
Well, from
Do you have a big stick in the toilet or something?
I do. Well, sometimes if you've got a big one, you need to push it down.
Oh, that's terrible.
If you
We've
had
got too much info there.
Particularly if you've had a
Too
code.
much info. So there you go. So there's the figure. there.
Okay, I've learned
Right.
it.
There you go.
I didn't
Oh,
know.
do you know about this stuff?
No, because I'm not interested in the slightest.
Right.
But now I
Yeah,
am a little
32
bit.
figures. So 72nd scale figures, and we've got a heap. There's
I know
ancients.
we've got a zillion hat things, and I thought, who buys
The
these?
Napoleonics are the most popular
I have no idea what you're talking about.
from the Napoleon Wars.
Oh,
Yeah, because they had different.
Sir Bonaparte.
That's right.
Yeah.
And there were many countries involved in the conflict, and they all
Yeah.
had different uniforms. So it makes it really interesting.
And little did they know that in like a couple of hundred years afterwards, they'd be immortalized.
That's right, as a little plastic
In a
figurine.
170,
And when you
Yeah.
lose them, like they'll go out in your regular rubbish, and
Yeah.
they'll be like forever
and there'll be
in the ground.
I can imagine like one of the guys from the Indian infantry. He's just been shot. He's going, "Oh, I'm going to be immortalized in a hat figure."
That's right. That's right. And yeah, that imagine in 1,000 years' time when an archaeologist finds one of these
Yeah,
again,
yeah.
they'll be immortalized.
Oh, this is a whole new era, a whole new world of things that I've been exposed to that I can.
Maybe we should make a packet of figures of you in different poses.
Yeah, that'd be even less popular
48
than
figures?
those.
48 figures of Tony.
Yeah.
TFG set.
Yeah, all right. Well, I've got a 3D scanner, so we can scan me doing various things, and we can do 3D prints.
We could do.
We can use the new Hearns 3D printer that we've got.
Yeah, we could do.
And we could do TFG.
That's right. All right, let's see if we've got any more guesses on this thing. What have we got? So 1070 was already too heavy. So it needs 2200 is too heavy.
Yeah, that's not as bad as my 5 kilos.
1020, that's still too heavy.
Yeah.
Oh, Retro Rob's on. Hello, Retro Rob. There we go. All right, so they're hat figures. What do you got?
Oh, I got an itch just here.
Well, I can't do anything about that. I'm not going to touch you.
Oh,
I've touched you enough already today.
I'm going to show off this.
What do you got? Do I need to move this?
Yeah, you probably need to move that. Even though everybody's seen one of these before.
Now, this is quite significant this year, right?
This year, because this is, and it's hard to believe, 40th year of the Grasshopper.
Yes. 40th anniversary of the Grasshopper and the Hornet.
Yeah. It's just astonishing because I remember seeing these in toy shops because I'm 107 years old. So I was 40 when I first saw these.
I think a lot of people had these because they were very well priced. And
they're
still well priced.
They're still, they're well under $200 now. And I remember you could buy these. Target had them. Kmart had them.
Yes.
I think the local milk bar had them. Everyone had the Tamiya pack. They were so easy to get, and everyone. I didn't lust after one like a lot of people did because I wanted to race. So to me, this was beneath my station.
Bit basic for you.
But I have a massive amount of respect for these things.
Well, 40 years, that's amazing.
Yeah, they've just been around for so long, and they just keep every now. They're not in constant production. They just bring them back out every few years.
But you notice that with the other re-reads, they've got a year of when they were re-released.
Yeah.
This one doesn't have a year.
Yeah. Because
they actually never stopped production long enough for it to be out of production.
And you open it up.
And you build it and you get one of these.
You build it and then it looks like that.
Yeah, this has got a little bit extra. It's got some blinky aluminium bits on it.
Is that a blockhead bit?
No, I don't know whose it is.
No.
Yeah, but I mean, these Nerf bars are normally in the black plastic.
Yeah.
But these have been upgraded to aluminium. But the rest of it is pretty much standard.
I had a look at this the other day when we were doing some special filming the other day. So I had it's the first chance I've ever really had to look at a grass. And the engineering is so basic and simple, but that's why they were tough.
How about we have a closer look at this?
Because there wasn't anything much to break.
Oh, there we go. There is the classic bumper, which is also used on the Frog.
Yep.
Is that what they call the 3 screw?
I think it is, yes.
And the blockhead type bumpers, the aluminium bumpers, screw straight onto this.
Yep.
You got single wishbone suspension here. You got the smaller, what are they? The 2.5 mil balls.
Yeah.
Most of the other cars started getting beefed up balls after this, so the thin tie rod.
Because this was early on, and they didn't really know what was going to work.
Bottom of the chassis with the release hatch here to get the battery out, as you can see, like that. Quick release.
And sometimes it used to release while you're driving it.
Did it?
Apparently.
Oh. It's a bit awkward at the moment because I'm trying to film it at the same time. That's in, isn't it? Oh, there we go. That's in. And then we've got the solid rear axle gearbox.
Rudimentary suspension. Well, it's not shocks, it's just springs.
No, that's right. And this one's actually been fitted with 540.
Yeah, because these came out with a 380.
That's right. And it was quite easy just to upgrade them because the chassis was identical to the Hornet, which was designed to have that as well.
So these were the slow post. But there's a growing thing in vintage racing now of people saying, oh, we want a 380 class.
Yes, that's right.
Just to run 380. So I'd be very surprised if the Vintage Bash next year doesn't have a 380 class.
Yep. So we've got the sand tires on this one. Whereas the Hornet had the paddles. Paddles.
Yep.
And it's got the multi-piece wheels.
In fact, the tires are called Paddler Track.
Oh, is it?
Yes, that's so. I just read that now.
Oh, that's someone else's then.
Oh, no, I don't know. I'm just reading where it says Paddler Track.
And then the tires on the front. What do they say on them?
These are the
The smoothie.
the smoother.
Sand
Sand
tires
Tires
unlimited.
Unlimited.
There you go.
I don't know.
So
We
it's got
we
springs
borrowed
just on
this
the
car
front.
off someone else. I think
And
it
this
might.
one's just got springs at the back as
I
well.
think this might be Christian Foreign's car.
Right. Now on the Hornet,
Thanks,
the rear
Chris.
shocks were actually oil-filled shocks.
Yeah.
And the body is a harder ABS, whereas on the Hornet it was a
Yeah.
clear polycarbonate.
So you don't actually have to paint it. You put the stickers on and you've got it as it is there.
That's right. So there you go. That is
the classic glass hopper.
And it's 40th anniversary. And with that, to me announced that I think everyone knows the Hornet Evo is coming out later this year.
What, you mean this one?
Which one?
That one there,
That one? That's it.
that sucker there. Hornet
So that'll be
Evo. That was supposed to be here now, but the word is that there were so many pre-orders for it that Tamiya started production again. They'd finished production on it and they started a second production run and they're not going to send any out until they're all done. So I know we've got a significant amount of pre-orders for them.
We do indeed.
Yes.
We do indeed.
So
Okay, so what have we got here? I saw some question here. Where's the Grasshopper Evo, Nids reckons? Well, I don't know. You reckon they'll surprise us? Well, probably won't.
probably
I
won't.
think they'll just be a Hornet Evo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because no one even expected the Hornet Evo.
No, that's right.
It was just came out of the blue. Or
But you could probably
out
make
of
one,
the-
couldn't you?
Out of the black. You
You
could.
could probably get one of these and put it on the body onto a Hornet Evo and call it a Grasshopper Evo. I'll probably see a lot of people doing
I could. I might set myself a challenge to do just that.
that. Would you?
Yeah.
There you go.
A Grasshopper Evo.
There's a Grasshopper.
It's a classic. You've all seen it before, but
Mm.
it needs to be acknowledged for its place in RC history
For
because
sure.
so many people started. In fact, we had Simon Nicholson from the Yakomo on-road team in here just the other day.
Mm.
His first major title was he can't remember, it was so long ago, but it was I think it was a state title, and he won it with a Grasshopper.
Which is pretty spectacular. Racing against other competition buggies all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's more an indication of what his ability was
Yeah,
at
that's right.
that
Yeah,
time.
he's a
but-
bit of a natural talent, that man.
Yeah, but either way, he won something. He was keen to have that acknowledged.
That's
so,
right.
Nico,
right.
well done, sir.
All right, let's move this sucker back here. Let's see if we got any more on the guesses. All right, so Nids was the last one that said 1020, which was too heavy.
Yep.
What have we got?
I'm just having a drink. I'm being very professional
Oh,
here.
no one else has got guesses. Come on, give us some guesses. Can't be that hard.
It starts with a 9. That helps.
What does?
The weight.
Oh yeah. All right, fair enough.
You'd forgotten.
Yeah, Iggy, oh, well, I had. That's why I told you.
I know.
There you go.
Very rarely do people rely on me to remember things.
No, that's right. That's right.
I can't remember my own name. All right, let's move that forward a bit.
These are back in stock.
I didn't-
These are wooden kits from Corel, and they're made in Italy. And these have outstanding quality wood and fittings. And this particular one is their simpler Corel line. It's good for starting.
I use Corel for drawing software, but
You do,
I
don't you?
suspect it's a different company.
I think it's a different one, right?
Yeah.
Because I think the one you're using is a German company, isn't it?
I don't know.
And this is a timber ship. Now, timber ships are generally quite complicated because they start with the framework of the hull, and then you have to plank it once and plank it twice.
So
It takes a long time.
yeah. I lost interest just during the explanation.
Oh, was it?
You can,
Right.
you can imagine how.
And then afterwards, you got to do all the rigging. Okay, so
Yeah.
if you get one of these, you can learn how to build quite quickly because these are solid hull.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about building any of the hull, and
Are
they're
they-
smaller size, so they're more.
What are they like glued together? Was it Sally's wood glue?
Yeah, so wood glue. So we normally use aliphatic resin, which is a quick drying wood glue. All right, so you've got a whole bunch of plans here and
Whoa!
instructions,
This is serious shit.
like so.
Oh, that's it. So, that's easy.
Yeah,
None of
well, I don't know if you call it easy.
None of that planking
Right.
bullshit.
Well, I mean, you'll see that there probably are still some planks.
Yeah.
Right? So,
But they're
There's your hull.
more just for aesthetic.
well, that's right.
As,
So the
as
hole's already.
opposed to structural.
That's right. So the hole's already solid wood. The locations for all your masts are already there. And then you've got your whole collection of all the timbers here. These are all the veneers.
Oh,
Okay, veneers and dowels for the masks. You got laser cut pieces.
Well, that's like the marble things that I put
You
together.
got all the brass fittings. And you got all the
cool.
rigging here as well. And so that will be a nice, easier start than a full-blown one.
See, I could see this being the sort of thing that would end up in my fireplace after about 10 minutes.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
So here you go. So you got quite a big manual, right? And then you got all the diagrams as you go.
I like this. This appeals to my sense as a technical illustrator.
So there's quite a bit of assembly, as you can appreciate. So you can see all these bits. They'll be individually cut.
They're just showing you the bits where they go.
Yes.
And that's it.
And that's how you make your little stand. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you got your rigging. And as you see, all the rat lines. So even such a small model, there's still quite a lot of work.
Maneuver fist.
What's that mean?
I have no idea.
Right, okay. But it sounded like
I just wanted to point it out.
Right, okay. And there you go. And you've got to follow all this text with the diagrams.
Oh.
So you've got to be able to read plans.
This is you need to commit to something like this.
You do. And hence why a smaller one is probably a good idea to start with. Okay, so that's a good starting point. Okay. But what I did was I also brought another one in.
There wasn't a starting point.
No. So this is an advanced one. Okay. So we've brought in the gigantic 100 gun Victory. Now you saw how small that box was.
Yeah. This is
Look at this thing.
This is the GF one.
That's right. That's right.
And I'm not going to say what GF means, but the first word is get.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get this off.
Yeah.
Which is proving a bit difficult. And we'll have a closer look inside because these bigger ones give you a bit more ability to see what's included.
Look at that.
All right. All right. Okay. Now, this is not all going to fit on the camera. Okay. But we've got heat shrinked all of your full size plans.
Full size plans.
Full size for the model. You got your text descriptions here for each of the steps. You can see part of it there, right?
This would be taking your kitchen table up for a few weeks, I think.
There's a box of all the fittings. Got all the rigging blocks.
Geez. This is really nicely done. Even though it's not my sort of thing, I respect it. And I can see the wheel here.
Yeah, there's a wooden wheel. Yeah, let's get into it. There's a wheel.
Look at that. That looks like Cookie's wheel on his radio.
Oh, yes.
He's got one of those.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, so you can see all the fittings there, all the doors for the guns. So bear in mind, after you've built the framework and then you've planked it, you're going to have to cut out all those portholes for all those guns.
Yeah, I'd be busy that night.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, something.
Right,
I'll be busy doing something.
I got some fabric there for the flags.
Is there a hidden like speaker box like we get in the trains and everything to make the sounds? Is there one here where a guy says "me hearties"?
Oh, it could be
at some stage. I just feel like
look at these.
Oh,
these metal moldings.
They look like they're weathered. Oh, it's because it's metal.
So that's a soft metal casting.
Yeah.
So that's for the back. What do you call the back of the boat again?
Is it? I don't know.
And to give you an idea of the sizes, well, there's your cross members for the frames. Okay. And it's not just in one bag. It's in two. This thing is massive. Absolutely massive. So this would be just shy of 1 meter long.
Yep. And
probably about 70 centimeters high once it's finished.
It would be pretty impressive.
And you've got pre-cut parts here. So that's part of the decking.
If this was an IKEA one, there'd just be a flat sheet of thing and a note.
Oh, it would be.
Here.
It would be.
Yeah.
And this is where I'm talking about the quality of the wood.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can see how it's a very tight grain.
Yeah.
If it was a really cheap wood, so they've used a cheaper wood for the frame because that's not so important. But even that is like a fast-growing wood, but it's still tight. And this stuff is even nicer. So this is where you're going to see the difference in a nice kit such as Corel.
I like the fact that they've gone to the pot metal for these because that adds a bit more structure to the wood.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you got that. And then we have all of these. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
That's MDF moldings. Okay.
Okay. This is.
Okay, so that's like pulp that's been put into a mold
and
to
then
get all of these fine
Yeah.
sculptures out. Okay, and that would just be trimmed with a sharp knife, and you just paint that over after you primed it, just like anything else. And see how fine that is.
Yeah.
Look at it.
I know we don't generally like to talk about price on our live thing, but these would be a high-end
High end.
Yeah.
They would be. So
Yeah.
you'll be looking at, say, $800.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you can see
I can
how
see
much is
where
in here.
because
right?
this is not something you're going to finish in a day and a half.
No, no. There's a longboat.
Not that long. Really.
And then look at the rigging. Comes in its
Yeah.
own bag. And there will be like meters on meters, probably kilometers.
That
of
looks
line
like
in there.
that looks like a bag of stuff that we've got at home for my wife's knitting.
Does it?
Yeah.
What about the gauze
I'll
there?
say, can you knit me some rigging for HMS Victory, please?
So that's pretty impressive, isn't it? And then in this
Yeah.
box, I'm not going to open it up. It's been taped up, but this is where all the dowel for the mast,
Masts and everything.
and then also all the planking for the first lot of planking, and
Yeah.
also all the veneers for the second lot of planking will be in here.
Yeah.
So there you go. So
okay.
beautiful, beautiful kit.
I don't want one, but I am impressed by what it is.
So yeah, you sort of see what it's all about now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I still don't want one.
You don't want one.
You're going to
okay.
have to pack this away later because it's not going to fit all in.
Yeah, look
Look,
at this.
see?
Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah.
See, you just push it around, and we're all good.
Yeah.
See?
I'm less than convinced, Beach.
Oh yeah.
Oops. Oh, I've whacked the camera.
Oh, that's right. We've got a spare, isn't it? Beautiful.
That's nice.
HMS Victory,
Yeah.
very famous boat.
Yes.
Will you call it a boat? It's pretty big for a boat.
It's a bit shippy, I think.
It's a ship. All right.
Yeah, I'm going to put this over here. So
there you go.
it
That's
doesn't
Corel.
get
So that
damaged.
was from the smallest type to the biggest one, and there's plenty in between as well.
I'm still here. I'm just over the side of the studio.
Just parking the Victory.
I'm just parking the Victory. I'm just beep, beep, beep.
There you go.
Reverse. I'm doing the reverse park on the Victory.
All right, we've got some more guesses. Everyone's guessing weights now.
Are they?
950. That's too light, isn't it?
Yep.
How about 976?
That's too much.
Too much. Between 950 and 976.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We've got a range now.
Yep.
All right. Okay. What else have you got?
Um,
Oh, what are they?
motors.
Motorists.
Motors.
What kind of motors?
Yokomo. Yokomotors.
Yokomotors.
Yokomotors. These are the re-release. You want me to move
Move
that
up
up
there.
a bit?
Yeah, that'll do.
There we go.
Yeah, it's perfect.
These are the re-release 05 motors from the 90s. These were the absolute thing to have. If you're running stock class, you'd run one of these suckers.
Yes.
They were the thing to have. We first got these in about 6-7 weeks ago, and they sold out in 3 hours.
Very quickly.
Yeah,
very
they were
quickly.
just gone because everybody wanted them. Now we've got a whole lot in, and I mean a whole lot. So we're looking really good. So you should be able to buy these for in maybe another week or so, depending on what happens after this.
They look really good. So this is a Yokomo 05R stock motor.
Yep.
Which is the same age as that the regular, the Wonder Dog Fighter.
Yeah.
And this one suits the aging of the Super Dog Fighter.
Yep. And the important thing is, Brett and I were looking at these the other day. These are this one is just a standard can with no special
Bring it over here.
notation on it.
Yes.
You can't see anything.
Yeah, so this is a very modern looking can, right?
Yeah.
So you look at the end bell and it's got those brush hood
Yeah.
heat sinks and the shapes of the
Yeah.
terminals. So that's not really vintage of this time. Okay, even the cutouts for the venting. But the label is correct.
Yeah.
And the wines will give you a similar sort of performance
Yeah.
of then.
But it's not a true one. But this one,
Yeah, when you compare it to this one,
you can look, you can see. Oh, let's.
There you go.
put this
Yeah.
Over there, you can just.
So it's the actual Yokomo end bell.
It's the Yokomo M as it used to be.
It's bushed.
Yep. And if we turn it over, we can see the Yokomo Japan.
Yes.
So we actually think this was done from original tooling.
Yeah, I would think so.
So these are very significant if that's the case. But either way, it certainly gives you the correct
Oh, I think I've gone too far.
vintage feel. Yeah, you have.
Have I gone too far?
Well,
I'm
yeah.
looking all fuzzy now.
Yeah.
How's that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's better.
I think some people are being sick, but
Oh, that's all right.
that's all
No
right.
different than what Brett did before.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, so you start
So these
seeing
are now
the end bell.
available. This is the 28 turn.
Yep.
That's a 27. So these are so good.
8-minute racing back then.
Yeah. Well, we never did that here.
No, were we always like 4-minute, wasn't it? 4 minute,
I
5
think,
minute?
yeah, I can't remember. It's been so long ago.
And then look at the slots.
Yeah. Who are you
And even
calling
the-
a slot?
Oh, well, could be you, could be me. And then look at the vents on the end there.
Yeah.
The thing that is different, they didn't always have 2 mounting holes, did they? The old ones only had 2 sets.
I can't remember.
I don't know. Maybe someone could show us an original one,
Yeah,
and then we can work it out, because I haven't seen one in a long time. But it looks pretty good to me.
yeah. So we've got we've got a couple of trays worth of these this time. We couldn't get enough last time.
Yeah.
But these are well worth it.
So if you want to drive your car, they're great fun.
Yeah.
Or if you want them for a shelf queen to look good,
Yeah,
they do that too.
you can't beat it.
Yeah, really nice. So make sure you don't miss out on them.
So they're good.
Yeah, motors, Yokomo motors.
Well,
Oh, we got some more guesses. Oh, look, Saurian's on. Hello, Saurian.
Hey, Suze.
950.
More.
Oh, that's what I said before, wasn't it?
Yeah.
968 from Saurian.
Down.
Lower.
Yep.
Retro Rob's gone 967.
Down.
Lower than 967.
Mm.
All right. Okay. Let me move on to something else. What have I got?
I
What have
I
I
actually
got?
can't remember the original figure, so I've got one in my head that I'm going to stick to.
We can remeasure it.
Yeah, but that's no fun. I'm pretty certain.
Got some Fujimi kits.
And
And
these are absolute classics.
So these are 2 of the initial Ds,
Yeah.
but we've got a whole stack of them. We've got the whole series.
Ninja Will's got all excited about
You
these.
did. Okay, so we got the RX-7 and the AE86.
These
Which are
are
pretty famous.
These are absolute. I was actually working at a Toyota dealer when the
Right.
AE86s came out
Right.
in Australia, and here they were called the Sprinter,
Yes.
the Corolla Sprinter,
Yes.
and they were a flop.
Really?
No one wanted them.
What? Because of the strange shape? That's
I
sort
don't
of a
know,
stretch
it
shape.
just
Jack.
wasn't a pop. I quite liked them.
Hmm.
Eh, I had one I used to drive to and from work every now and then, just a company car that I'd buy, not buy, I'd use. And it was a nice car to drive. It was basically just a rear-wheel drive Corolla.
But a newer car that came out, the Corolla Seeker, seemed to be more popular.
Yeah.
Was that sort of the same sort of ideas?
These were a little bit more expensive than your normal Corolla.
Right.
So I
Okay.
think that put people
More
off.
primo.
And, and I'm thinking back then you could buy them for peanuts
Right.
because no one wanted them.
Right.
And if you'd done that, you'd have some...
Yeah, something pretty classical now.
yeah, I was surprised when the whole
Some
initial...
street cred now.
When the whole initial D thing started, I went, dude, that's a Corolla Sprinter.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, they're massively popular.
There you go.
But-
Well, they're 24 scale. So we've got a whole bunch of 24 scale kits. So you put those aside. I've got more kits here.
Have you?
This is a kit you don't often see.
Oh,
You'd probably appreciate that, wouldn't you?
we're talking Blade Runner.
That's right.
That's Deckard's car from Blade Runner.
Yeah. And what happens to his car?
Oh, well, it doesn't look like that anymore.
So some dudes jumped on it and
Yeah.
started ripping bits off it, didn't they?
Yes.
That's right. So here's another Fujimi kit. Very rare indeed. They don't often reproduce Blade Runner stuff.
No. I'm wondering if there's... doesn't say anything about authorized thing, but it would
Oh,
be.
it would be. It would be.
It would be,
Yes.
but that's a... I certainly have never seen one.
Yeah.
It's only when I saw it.
So who designed this?
That'd be Sid Mead.
Sid Mead. So Sid Mead did all the...
You knew I'd know that, didn't you?
I did.
Yes.
I did. And did you know Sid Mead designed a Gundam?
I didn't know that.
I will show you that later. Very
Okay.
different design.
Sid Mead is an absolute, to someone like me who my profession is industrial design,
Yeah.
who is an absolute god.
So industrial designer, graphic designer, futurist. That's right. We said that at the same time.
We did.
Yeah.
That's because I'd looked into the future and saw that you were going to say it.
And that was a perfect canvas Blade Runner for his his thinking.
The imagination. I've got a number of Sid Mead books, and I look at it even now. When 30 years after I bought them, I look at it and go, "That's still crazy now."
Isn't it? Isn't it? That's right. All right. Okay. So there's that. And then we got.
I better make sure I don't push anything off the side.
Oh,
here.
you're all good.
No,
180 SXs are here too. And this is only a small smattering of what we've got.
Still 80. Yeah,
We've
we've got
about 50 different.
yeah, all these JDM things.
Look at that. That brings back memories for me.
Yeah,
This is as a kid. This is one of the first movies I saw out in the theater.
yeah,
The James Bond Lotus submarine
yep.
made me like Lotuses.
Low tie.
Lotus. That's
I
right.
don't know.
That's right.
These are cool kits,
Aren't they? Aren't they?
Because you know you're going to be getting that, and you're going to be putting it
Let's
in
have
the
a close
bath
look at it. You're going to stick it in the bath. Why are you going to stick it in the bath?
because it goes underwater. What do you?
Oh, is that why? Well, that's a bit obvious, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Look at this.
that's right amongst the stupidest questions you've ever asked.
There you clear bits. Can't really see much because they're clear. There's a Lotus. So I've got the standard Lotus body.
Yeah.
And then we've got all the extra sprue here for blanking off the wheel arches.
Yep.
And you got the submarine fins on that. It's funky, eh?
That's a cool kit.
It's not a lot of bits to it.
No, very simple, but
Because there's the chassis.
tells the story. Sure.
It's like a sled.
Well, they'd be happy with that because they wouldn't need to do any underfloor details.
No, that's right, because they had to be sealed, right? It had to be
Yeah.
waterproof. All right, so these are your Bond car submarine. And then I've brought in something a bit bigger. Fujimi also do ships. There's a big World War II, Japanese Imperial Navy. Aircraft carrier, the Hiryu.
Hiryu.
Yep.
I quite like the shape of that.
The aesthetics.
Yeah. Aesthetically, it's really grungy.
So you can see how it was initially designed as like a battleship. And as during building, they converted it.
What? And
So you can see the double layer?
yeah.
Yeah. Probably be able to see it better from here if I zoom it out a bit. You can see these areas here.
Yeah.
Okay, so the hull's got that standard sort of shaped hull
Yeah.
up to this point. And then just built this extra deck across the top.
I'm just wondering the phone call. Hey, Hiroyuki, can you make this into an aircraft carrier?
That's right.
Yeah,
What?
no worries. Just like stretch it out another 50 meters and put a second deck on it. Yeah, no worries.
It's pretty big. This is one 350 scale.
Ah,
It's really quite nice. It's got actual decking.
ship-
I guess it's not decking, is it? It's,
no, it's riveting.
Yeah.
Pa-
So two-piece hull.
Yeah,
You got a stand.
it's not colourful.
No,
But-
but all these little bits here.
Yeah. Oh, that
Look at all the
would,
boats.
you'd be wanting a pair of God hand nippers to undo all this.
You would. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I'll be flying away. And
Yeah.
you got some aircraft there as well. And you increase the aircraft too.
Oh,
by
look!
getting extra
It
packs.
comes with some hat Indian infantry.
It does now. Yeah. So if you're into ships, we've got a heap of ships. Not just from Fujimi.
Yeah, well, you give me the ship some.
Yeah, well,
Well,
sometimes.
yeah,
There you go.
that is. I'm not into this, but it's really
Interesting.
cool.
Yeah. There you go. Oh, look at this. We've got some comments. Oh, of course, Surian knows about Initial D.
Yeah,
They
well,
look like season 2, 3 versions. Well, I'm going to have to believe you there because I don't know.
shut up, Suze.
I'll send the turbine's on. G'day. And that's it. Okay. We've got no more guesses on the car.
Haven't we?
I don't know why. The car's cool.
I think they've lost interest.
We've lost interest.
Yeah.
Well, quickly, just so you know, we've actually got the Oz Wheels advent calendars in stock.
So you get 12 cars?
You get 25.
12 cars. I don't. Shows how much I know about advent.
Okay, so
calendars.
you break open each panel and you get a car a day.
Okay.
And
That's a clever marketing ploy.
isn't it? So these cars normally are like $13
$13
each.
bucks.
Yeah.
Yep.
And this is like under $200.
Yeah.
So
We sell a zillion of these things.
we do. So that's really good
That's good
good
marketing.
value, isn't it?
Because if you're looking for a Christmas present for someone that you hate,
Is
Oh,
it?
yeah, well,
You
no.
can't go wrong with one of these.
no, it's actually
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
I
So
saw
Oz
it
Wheels.
on the wall when I came in. I went, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. So perfect for Christmas. This is perfect timing.
Yep.
And get them just before December so you can start cracking them open. If you get
Yeah.
them after, well, the person who gets it is allowed to open a whole heap of them.
Yeah.
Yep. And
Oh,
with
geez.
that, so that's DDA. So
I'm gonna put that
DDA
there.
kits of the LX Trinos are here as well. We've got the standard one, and then we've got the custom one.
Yeah. Well, the
Yeah.
custom one's where it's at, but for
You
me,
reckon?
yeah, you want it like fully dumped, bro.
Do I, bro?
Fully dumped, bro.
Fair enough.
Absolutely fully dumped.
So I'll probably do an open boxing on one of these so we can actually see what's included
Yeah.
and the differences. So they generally have different engines, different
Yeah.
suspensions, so you can drop it in the wheels.
Which is good. Really good.
Oh, they're really good.
They
They're really
found a
popular
real-
too,
It's a really good market.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it? So there we
And
go.
the fact, A, they're doing Australian cars, and B, they're doing modified ones because that's what everyone wants.
That's
Because
right.
you want your Tirana with a big block in it.
There we go. All right, we're going to have to give away some of this. What have we got? No more guesses. No more guesses. All right. What was the weight?
963.
963. 963. Who was the closest there? 962. Saurian.
Should
That
have known.
guy.
Yeah, that's
That guy.
never underestimate the man.
No.
Now,
All right, let's have a close look
how
at it.
many of these companies no longer exist? Pretty
How
much
many?
all of them.
Really?
FAI Insurance don't exist anymore.
Really?
We've got Australian Airlines on the front fender. They don't exist anymore.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Recar don't exist anymore. 3TT radio station, gone.
Tui's? They're still around,
No,
aren't
they're
they?
still around.
Yokohama, they're around.
They're around.
Bilstein?
Yeah. But most of the major ones. And the drivers,
Okay, who are the drivers?
Alan Grice and Wyn Percy, the
Yeah,
Englishman.
Wyn Percy.
Wyn
There you
Percy is
go.
generally referred to as the best touring car driver ever.
So this is the one which, what's it say? Does it actually say if it won or not? 1988 Bathurst.
Yeah, they didn't win.
They didn't win,
Nah.
but it ran like this in 88 Bathurst.
Yeah.
There we go. What's
Cool.
this thing here?
Fuel cell,
Is it?
drop tank.
So this is number 607.
Yep.
You got your solid rear axle there. Is that a sway bar thing?
Sway bar, panhard rod, which we discussed earlier.
We did.
Yep. And you had a bit of a panhard rod when I told you about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You got your exhaust skis there.
Yep.
Let's have a closer look.
It's a nice model.
The finish is pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's classic collectibles.
Yeah. And they have a reputation for getting it right.
So if you didn't know, you see this little thing here?
Yeah.
That's the little Duvalaki. When you press it, it helps to open the bonnet. So you can get your finger under it. Did you know that?
Yeah, well, that came on the original car too.
Oh, I did.
That's how they opened the bonnet. The guy got underneath there.
There you go. There's the engine. What engine's that?
I don't know. I'm going to guess at a 308, but I could be wrong.
There you go. So there's a bit happening in there.
I should know better, but
Get a little
I only know
shifter.
Ford stuff.
Let's see if we can see some stuff over this end. Open the door. There's your interior. Bit going on, isn't it?
Yeah. These are nice.
It's some
I'm not.
full race seat, and it's got the 5-point harness in there. You got all the harnesses at the back onto the roll cage.
I'm not big on collecting these, but I've got a few mates who are.
Are these
and they love
BBSs?
them. Yes, I think they are. The fact that it says BBS on the front one
Oh, okay. I didn't see it
was
on the
a-
rear one. All right,
was a
that's,
giveaway.
that's pretty
Yeah,
much. And
yeah,
then,
but
then
it's
you got the lights
the
there,
BBS
right?
mesh.
You got that blue sort
Yeah.
of shadow design. SAS. Are they still around?
SAS is still around.
They're still doing like
Steering wheels.
ship will cover.
I don't know about that. I know they make steering wheels.
They used to.
Yeah, they have to do a lot of things.
All right, there you go.
There you go.
There you go. Well, that is the classic collectibles 1/18 scale,
And it,
die-cast metal, VL Commodore, 1988 Bathurst,
fully sick.
fully.
Fully sick. I've got something else that's fully sick.
What?
I've got.
Oh, yeah.
How much time
What is
we?
that?
We
Well,
still
we're
got time.
about on time, but I mean, we could
Yeah,
go
well,
on to have a look at that.
I'm just
That's a
going
bit
to
special.
do this quickly because this is pretty special, particularly because when I hold it up here, and you
Yeah.
can see that the lettering changes color. So it's, I mean, that straight away has got me anyway.
That's mirror.
Yeah, that's, I mean, that shiny things always get to me.
That's a Noble.
Noble, like this is a Hornet.
That's right.
This is the Fly Sky Noble NB4 Pro. Now, the NB4 radio has been out for, I don't know, 3 years now or something.
It
Now,
says it's touching infinity on the side here.
yeah, well, you know, I've been touching things too, but I don't brag about
You
it.
haven't touched infinity yet?
The original MB4 is pretty good, and it was, you know,
Yes.
really cool when it
We
first
had
came.
quite a few of those a while back.
Yes,
Mm.
but this is like the next level thing.
This is primo, isn't it?
Oh, this is primo in a bit.
This is
So
top
if
shelf.
you'd like to
I'll
that
pull it down.
Pull that down.
Oh, look at that. We've got a case.
Look at we have got. Dare I say,
It's like a carbon pattern.
it's carbon. It's not carbon, but it looks like it's a pretty good replica thereof.
Mm.
So straight away, people are going to go, me, that is awesome, and it is.
Awesome. Awesome.
It's worth buying just for that.
So you're going to crack it now, are you?
I'm going to crack it. I haven't cracked one for a while, so
What have we got? Oh,
look at that.
oh, let's turn it around this way.
You turn it on whatever way you want.
There we go.
So it's still a basic same radio as the NB4, but there's it's got so much more functionality than the old one.
Gee, there's a lot of bits hanging off it.
Yeah. Go on, pull that sucker out.
Just want to make sure it doesn't snag on anything.
Yeah.
All right. We're really quiet at the moment.
Yeah. I know. I'm just waiting for you to get
All right,
something
so there's the
wrong.
radio.
So now you think, this is crap. I can't drive it with it like that. So that just turns around like that. And you can do, because one of the big selling features of this is it's for right or left-handed. It doesn't matter.
And that's a holder for your mobile phone.
Yeah.
Because that'll talk to the radio.
Yeah, so you put that up there.
Right.
You whack your phone in there, unless you've got an iPhone 16 Pro Max like me, where it weighs 5 kilos. And
But it's still sitting there, wouldn't it?
it'll sit in there, but it'll make the whole thing weigh a lot.
Oh, okay, fair enough. The balance
That's
of it.
what now, this is not set up, finished.
So the battery just bayonet mounts into here.
There are 2 batteries in these.
Oh, so there's one in
There's
here,
one in there.
and this is like an extender.
It's an extender. So that goes in there.
Yep.
And you can actually charge other stuff off your radio.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
So this is how the wheel turns around if you're left-handed.
Yeah.
Like so.
I'm thinking this might be a wireless charging
That's a
thing.
wireless charger, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
But, and you've got to,
And what's the go with that other wheel?
that's another wheel in case you want it's just a different style of wheel.
It's different diameter too.
Yeah. It's a bit,
Oh, it's different size. So
Yeah.
if you like it sensitive or not so sensitive,
yeah.
it's a different diameter wheel.
Yeah.
And I assume the rubber just stretches over it.
over it.
Right.
These are a real
It's all
high.
aluminium.
Yeah, the functionality of this thing has got things that I didn't even know I ever needed.
Well, there you go.
They're just,
So we've got another channel here. Oh, the trim
Yes.
settings.
these are now being used by a lot of the absolute top. In fact, Simon Nicholson, who we talked about before, is
Yes.
now just gone to one of these.
Right.
They're really, really good. And in terms of, I mean, I suppose you've got to couch it against the other top line radios like a 10PX. This is a couple $100 cheaper, and you get this.
And the case as well.
You get the case.
Right.
I mean, I'd buy it just for the case and give the radio away, pretty much.
Would you?
Yeah.
Right.
In fact, I'm going to have to stop myself from taking this home.
Right. So
Uh,
this is the very best you can get from Fly Sky, right?
Absolutely. I mean,
Yeah,
Fly
full
Sky
professional top radio.
are known for their entry level radios,
Mm.
and they've got a billion of them.
Right.
And some of them are complete crap. But this is
Well, you can feel the difference too.
This
the
is
build
state
quality
of-
is definitely different.
this is state of the art, and you've got stuff here like this is all aluminium billet
Yeah.
stuff. So these are very, very good, and the price that you can get them at, you just go, whoa. You'd have to think twice, I would suggest. They're well worth looking at. So we've only just got these in.
Looks
think-
good.
So
Looks good.
they're a fine thing. They come recommended by TFG.
Yeah.
I don't have even the standard MB4 is fine.
Yeah.
But this is
This is better up.
better, and you get the incredible case, which I mean it's probably cost them an extra $20 to make that, but it was worth every cent because it just
Yeah, look at it. Oh
Look
man,
at-
when you go racing, you want protection for your
in
radio.
fact, you want to start racing again just so you can have one of these.
Oh, it's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a nice thing. That's why I thought, I'll show this on the live today. It's a good thing. Oh, it's got a scratch and sniff thing on the side here.
Ah,
Yeah. Oh, you might win another one.
there you go. All right.
These are good. We've probably done enough now.
We have.
And
We have.
My feet are sore.
Now, Jeff's asking how his RS2 is going.
Your RS2 is complete apart from electronics, Jeffy.
So it's almost there.
It's all I
Look
need to
forward,
do is
Jeff.
put
You're almost
electronics
ready
in.
back for the track.
I'm actually taking it home just to do a little bit of a final tweak on things because when you build them on camera, you don't get to quite do them to the level that you'd like.
Ah, yes. Yes.
So that will be fine tuned. I'll put the electronics in it, and it will be ready for you, brother.
There you go. Now I've got a question from Just Scotty. Just Scotty's from can't remember where.
Somewhere.
Northern America somewhere. Now he's asking me how many coats of all-clad aqua gloss should I put on my Jeff Gordon 24 car. Now I don't normally use acrylic glosses, and aqua gloss is one of those ones which is quite inert. So I use that on chrome type, like Molotov,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
because Molotov is very easy to rub off. So it's very similar to any of
So
those.
you want something
chromes.
to protect it. Yeah.
Yeah. Now on a car, I've never used that before. I generally prefer to use lacquer clears on cars because I like to rub back
Yeah.
the paint and get
And
a
you
mirror
can't,
finish.
and you can't rub back on those other ones
You can, but it'll take it all
Nah.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the same, right?
because they don't have the same degree of hardness.
No, that's right. So if you're going to be using Aquagloss, I would suggest, look, it does dry pretty thin, so maybe 2 or 3, but that's just from a guess. But if you're using Alclad's lacquer type paint, then I'll probably go 3, 4, 5 for
Yeah.
a car and start rubbing it back. So,
And if you're putting it on your hat, Indian infantry figures,
how many coats?
Maybe one would be fine.
You think one's
Yeah,
enough?
because you want a little bit of dirty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
They're going to be pretty shiny.
yeah, they're going to be good.
There you go.
I'm going to stop talking about those now.
Oh, so just so you're saying it is lacquer though. Well, Aquagloss shouldn't be lacquer, hence why it's called Aquagloss. Their regular gloss should be lacquer though. So just double check that. If it's Aquagloss, then it'll be milky in color. Because I don't know why, some acrylics,
Yeah,
you know, like the acrylics for furniture polish and stuff
Yeah,
like that, it's
they're
all
milky.
milky, right?
until you put it on, and then they're all
And then
right.
it clears up when it
Yeah.
dries. So if it's Aquagloss, it'll be milky. If it's actual lacquer, it'll be pure clear. All right. I just got this from Washington State. So
Okay.
welcome again.
Welcome again, Scotty.
But this is actually the tail end of the show.
It is indeed. And,
That's it.
I'm going to urge people to come in. What time is it now? Just after 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need someone to come in here in the next 45 minutes before I go home and buy this so I don't take it.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
So please do so.
Yeah, that'd be good because my wife will kill me.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Even
All right. There we go. There's another show.
Yep, and we
Yep.
got through, just you and me.
We
and
did. So remember that Brett is at the EMCC Cup. That's the Victorian State titles for
Go-
buggies.
Go out there and annoy the crap out of
That's
him.
right. That's gas and electric.
Yeah,
And that will be only until Saturday because it caught off Sunday.
yeah. The electric is cars get the gas is coming out of Brett.
Yes. Right. And there you go.
We're done.
There's the show. Thank you again for joining us. We'll be back next week, exactly the same time,
Yeah.
for another show.
Yeah.
So until then,
I'm Tony.
I'm BJ. We'll see you then. All right. See you. Bye-bye.